my body removes its own moles. It seems that this is just my immune system deciding we don't need this anymore. Hi guys, so I wanted to come on here today and talk about something a little bit strange. The fact that my body removes its own moles. It might sound a little bit strange, but I'm going to show you an image in a minute to kind of explain what I mean. So I have quite a few moles, like mainly on my back and my arms. And what happens after a while, they just seem to develop this white halo around them. So a patch of skin around the mole just turns very, well, I'm pale already, but it basically turns almost completely white. And then it takes a very long time, but over time, the mole just disappears. Then I'm left with this white halo, and eventually that will disappear too, and I'm just left with normal skin. It seems that this is just my immune system deciding we don't need this anymore, or this is an issue, and it just decides to get rid of it. So basically the halo develops because my immune system attacks the pigment cells in the area. I guess moles are, like, because of the colour of them, they are made of a lot of pigment cells, so it just attacks all the pigment cells in the area. So not only does that eliminate the mole, but obviously takes some of the colouring out of the skin around it as well. I tend not to notice them that much, like when it's actually happening, because most of the ones that have done that are on my back, and obviously I'm not looking at my back constantly. So I don't really know exactly how long it takes, but I know it's not overnight, and it's not like absolute years, because I mean, I guess a few months I wouldn't have looked at a spot like closely to really notice anything. That's the point, actually. I should probably be checking my skin more often than that, or getting somebody to look at it. Anyway, back to the point. Yeah, I will notice like there's a halo around it, and then the next time I can hardly see the mole, like it's completely gone. So I think it takes like a few months most of the time to completely like get rid of it. Yeah, I thought that would be really interesting for you guys. If any of you experience this, let me know in the comments, because I've never actually met anyone else who has this. I know quite a few people who've obviously had to have moles surgically removed just to be safe, because they've changed shape or texture or colour or whatever, but I've never actually met anyone who's had this thing where their body removes it for them. And just a small disclaimer that you should get your skin checked if you think there are any issues with your moles. I don't think this self-surgery, let's call it that, is particularly common. So if you do have any issues with your moles, then you should get them checked out by a dermatologist or another doctor that you would usually see for those issues.